Okay, super. So let's go back 7 years here. 2018, three Chinooks fly in Marina Del Rey, and they get tagged. They get tagged by a UAP fast-moving dragon. By the way, today is 4/1/25. It's Robert at Custodian File. Thank you. So here's just a couple of pictures of the interpolations. Interpolations of the video, copy and paste of each frame, put them together. Gives you a clue of how these things are flying, where they start, their behavior, their abilities. This one's on the East Coast. I think that was Delaware. Very predictable, easy to find. Basically, whenever you see helicopters, just look for a fast-moving. This was a Skinwalker, I believe, a year ago, Skinwalker Ranch. And I have reached out to Skinwalker. I said, because they're flying Chinooks over Skinwalker. I said, you guys are getting tagged. Their choppers are getting tagged by these UAP dragons. Not getting any feedback. It's almost like they're pretending they don't hear me. Here's a brand new Chinook Skinwalker video. Look at this. Brand new yesterday. Gets tagged. Simple as that. The Chinooks come in. There were 4 Chinooks, flew over Skinwalker. Gets tagged by a dragon. I mean, it's just arithmetic. 1 + 1. These are not birds or bugs. This has been replicated for the last 8 years, 10,000 times. They're very predictable, typical. If you're a long viewer, you're like, yeah, I would have expected. And when I first saw the video today, I'm like, oh, let's look for a dragon because the guy should get tagged. He should. And sure enough, I saw this on the Cosmic Road, Jack. So Jack told the story first. But it was posted, I think, last night by Skinwalker. I get it if just some people don't want to address the UAP fast-moving dragon issue. I get it. It's like, well, there it is. Like there. That was posted last night by the owner. There were 4 Chinooks. I guess the concept is, wow, look what's going on over here. We've got 4 Chinooks. And there was it's a poor quality, but there's an interpolation of there's a couple of missing frames, but you get the concept. There it is. This is what's going on. Very predictable. Probability of getting tagged is about equal of the probability of the sun coming up tomorrow morning. So whenever you see helicopters, aircraft, look for a dot. There it is. Yeah. What can I say? This is it's global. It's global. The only thing we don't know yet is why Marina Del Rey, Los Angeles is infested. The government has flown in here over 15,000 times trying to figure that out. They've had 3 major research vessels parked right here at the beach trying to record these things. And they've spent over $100 million in research vessels and aircraft. Research has been spent in 8 years. I know that's hard to believe. Like, why hasn't anybody told me? Well, how do you know about this, Robert? Do you have like a top secret clearance? You have a GS-15 or a Q clearance? Nope. No, I just a very serious scientist. I have a clinical pharmacist background. And I know people in the government. I could say that. And I don't have an NDA with anybody, so I can repeat what I hear. Very reprovable, repeatable. A lot of you are recording your own dragon videos, and boy, they're just coming in. Every morning I get 5 new videos from somewhere in the world. Pretty exciting. Pretty darn exciting. So feel free to ask questions under your comments, or you can email your videos, custodianfile@gmail. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, real quick, this is from Palmdale 2017. The Blue Angels are just flying around. I've showed you this before. This is the best wormhole video. I found this. I was the first to find this because they're predictable. So here it is. It's been recorded. The Blue Angel pilot. Wormhole opens right in front of them. The dragons come out first. They recon. They're escorting the larger UAP. There it is. There's the larger UAP. You slow down, enlarge it. This, if you want to find the original video, it's Blue Angels Ride Looking Forward. Blue Angels Ride Looking Forward. Here's an enhanced 360 timeline 2313.5, 23 minutes, 13.5 seconds. It's right there. Has not been deleted yet. Has not been deleted. Just through 14,000 hours of research in 8 years. That's how I find things. And because they're predictable, I look at air show videos. I know I'm going to find it ahead of time. The reason I'm showing you this because of this new fighter plane we're going to be making, the F-47. it will be escorted. It's going to be basically, they're going to have a pilot in it, but it's going to fly itself, and it will be escorted by drones. And this is what I said earlier, that these UFO, these UAP dragons are escorting larger ships. That is their primary functions, to escort larger UAPs, larger ships, via portal wormhole to a planet. Then once they're on the planet, their secondary function is to recon the planet, which they are doing. And now we are going to copy that same format, that science, with the F-47. So isn't that kind of cool that these guys, obviously it's a tested science, because if it's working for these dragons, and who knows, these dragons 1,000, 2,000, maybe much more ahead of us. If it's working for them, it's going to work for us. So I just wanted to connect the dots for you on that. They're still keeping this F-47 very top secret. They don't really want to show you any pictures of what the cost is going to be. Basically, it's not going to really have any wings. The cost is going to be like $300 million each, and then plus the cost of the drones, about $75 million each. But it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be cool. Again, their primary function will be to protect, you might say, the mothership. And then secondary function is to carry out the mission, whatever the mission is. So there you go. And then if you want to see another video, I do have another video from Canada where F-22 is in a flight show, is being tagged by a dragon, which is being escorted by a Chevron. Maybe I could pull that up now. I hadn't planned on it. Maybe I'll show you that Chevron UAP. Okay, let's pull that up. Okay, here's that Canadian video, 2017. Just scanning air show videos. That's how I find these things. I don't have the video where it's being escorted by a dragon, the UAP, but it's 1 second in time ahead of it. But nevertheless, so I copied and pasted each frame. Never seen a UAP, UFO. Look at this Chevron ship. It's almost as if it was trying to hide. It knew it was being recorded. It was trying to fly outside the frame. That's why you don't want to zoom in too close. Remember when I say landscape, you don't want to really zoom in that close, because we're not here to record helicopters or jets. We're trying to record UAPs, UFOs. So you don't want to zoom in, but nevertheless, well, I don't know, it was a glitch. Maybe it was a glitch on the computer of the UFOs. It's a good glitch. I'll take the glitch. But you can enlarge that. If you're dying to know the IP, reach out to me. But it was 2017 air show. So it's been so long. But remember, there are new air shows every week being posted. Blue Angels, Thunderbirds, they're all over the world. So we're never going to get caught up with finding all the dragons on YouTube. We're just not, because there's an infinity amount of air shows coming. Maybe when AI gets advanced and the engineers tell the AI what to look for, then AI will scan YouTube, and then we'll have thousands of videos like this. AI will say, look at this, I found a dragon, I found a UA. That's coming. That's probably 5 or 8 years. It won't be tomorrow. But essentially, their primary functions to escort UAPs, secondary to recon the planet, and there you go. Isn't that an amazing shot? Just sometimes you work hard, you get lucky, super spectacular video. I mean, it's when I saw that for the first time, I was like, whoa, this is too good to be true. And sure enough, and who knows, if somebody else is out there, all you do, just scan YouTube, look at air shows. If you think you see something, here's the format. Hit K for pause, and you got to do it on your computer. You can't do it on your cell phone. K for pause, and right below the K is the arrow forward. That's frame by frame forward, and arrow backwards is frame by frame backwards. Do a screenshot of the UAP. Tell the rest of us where they are, please. We got to share. By sharing information, this is how we're going to make disclosure happen 2025. They're not going to give it to us. I know they're attempting to, and I hope they do, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but there's just a few people at the Pentagon that are not going to give us disclosure. So we got to make it happen, and we'll make it happen with a plethora of overwhelming videos. We're going to have hundreds, if not thousands, if not 20,000, if not 30,000. Okay, if you have any questions, please reach out. Leave your comments. Let's go to the next video. Okay, this will be the last video. Look at this. Ben in Oklahoma City, knocking it out of the park. an A-10. Said it's the first time he's ever seen an A-10 in Oklahoma City. I don't know what that's about. And look what he captures. It's not a dragon. I believe this is some kind of a saucer. Some kind of a saucer video, and I believe there's two, if not three, because there's the, look at the bottom right corner right there. I interpolated the whole video. I believe there are two saucers there, so it really raises the question, why are there saucers? Why are there two? And are they interested in the A-10? Why are they interested in the A-10? Are they going to follow the A-10? Do they know it's going somewhere critical? A lot of important questions. And remember, by the way, right there at Will Rogers International Airport is the headquarters of the FAA. Who knows? Maybe these saucers they're trying to talk to the FAA. They're trying to say, hey, here we are. We're flying in front of your window. Maybe you can wave back, shine a light at us, put up a flag, something. Because it appears like we're totally ignoring these UAPs. Not very intelligent. They're probably looking at us. You know, they have their psychologists on board. They're probably just looking at us and they're just shaking their head like, come on, humans, you're smarter than that. I mean, we're talking to you. We go out of our way to try to communicate with animals, dolphins, other life forms, whales in the ocean. So what? I don't. What's the official position of the government? Not to communicate with UFOs? I just want to know either way. Not to communicate, or if we get the opportunity, we will communicate. Because it looks like we're not communicating. It's not a sign of intelligence. It makes humans look bad. Okay, there you go. If you have any questions, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I do want to hear from you. Ben, thank you very much. Again, outstanding video, hitting it out of the park. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.